2014. The late modern society and the globalization is upon us. Individuals had the freedom to live out their full potential and to become whoever they want to be.
Despite the fact that borders are closer to each other than ever before, because of the increased effectiveness of infrastructure, a lot of people seem to believe prejudged ideas of someone's national identity.
When someone says they're from America, one might think that the person is either overweight or trigger happy. This is not always true. We, the people of the Western civilization, are more alike than ever, but prejudged stereotypical ideas still exist.
To shine a light on the problem, which no one really seems to care about, we've gathered 4 different students from the 4 countries: Finland, Lithuania, Sweden and Denmark. We've asked them a series of questions which involve stereotypes and identity. This is the result. When I think about Denmark, the first thing that comes to my mind is the language. It's so weird. I think it's like Swedish with a hot potato in their mouth. It's completely weird.
They are like all Scandinavians, blonde and have blue eyes, and they have those chubby cheeks and freckles.
Sometimes I think that they're quite bad alcoholics, all the Danish people. I feel like it.
I've heard, I don't know if it's true, but I've heard that there are more pigs in Denmark than there are people. So that's kind of odd. That's very odd. Maybe the pigs rule Denmark.
Finland. Well, Finland is basically known for one thing only, and that is that they are all going to the sauna 24/7, basically.
When they're in the sauna, they like slap each other with sticks they call vasta, I think.
Because they're so cold, there are lots of forests.
They're all very blonde and blue-eyed as well.
They are very shy, but for some reason, they fight with bears. Isn't Lithuania part of Russia? I think so.
I think their sport, which they love a lot, is basketball. I've seen a lot of Lithuanians go crazy about basketball.
I've also heard that the Lithuanian girls are the second nicest girls in the world. Wonder why that is so. And they're probably also alcoholics.
What I think about Sweden and Swedes, I think they all like to play hockey in some format, ice hockey or whatever it is.
Also, there are lots of forests and mountains, and they almost live in the forest, so they are like snowmen.
They all have the same kind of blonde hair, and they're all blue-eyed. You can't go to Sweden without seeing a blonde person. Then they're all driving the same car, the Volvo, obviously.
They're like Vikings. All I can think of is Vikings when I think about Sweden.
And then of course, their national church, IKEA, where they are like 24/7.
No, definitely not. We were alike. No, I'm not one to be compared as a Swede. If you can take like the Swedish, they're like down here, like scraping the bottom down on the floor, right? And the Danes, in every aspect, even ice hockey, we are here. We own the Swedes.
Are we alright? Seriously? Hell no.
If we are alike.
Nej, för fan. We are not alike at all. They're like so tiny and we are like so big. We own Scandinavia.
You.
What we saw from the interviews was stereotypical ideas which belong to another time. Perhaps some of the proposals were more or less true, but we, as a people of both European Union and the North, are more alike than we think.
Surely we all have cultural differences, such as national dish, morning routines, and humor, but as people, we're quite the same.
We look alike, we think alike, and we share the same values by being part of the liberal Western world. We watch the same shows as well as music. We somewhat share the same identity as well.
Stereotypes don't belong in the late modern society, as it is everyone's right to develop their own identity without being stamped as something else. Lithuania is not Russia, the Finns don't fight bears, the Swedes don't live in IKEA, and Denmark does have forests. Thank you.